Hi everyone, Justin Nogue here from Peak Golf Fitness. I'm here to show you a great mobility routine that you can do in your own home. If you're struggling to get out and about or sitting around a lot at home and need a great quick way to get the mobility you're looking for and stay loose, this is a great routine that you can do. All right, so we're gonna get started with some cats and dogs. Now cats and dogs, we're gonna be on all fours, hands just below our shoulders, okay, knees just below our hips. I'm gonna keep my head and neck in a neutral position, and I'm gonna arch my back. I'm gonna round it. Okay, notice nice and controlled motion throughout. Okay, I'm not rocking back and forth. All the motion is coming from my lower back. Make sure you're really trying to increase the range of motion each and every time, and make sure it is nice and controlled. Okay, so let's do a couple more of those. Arching all the way, rounding. And last thing, make sure your head and neck stays neutral. A lot of people like to go and extend and flex their neck. Try to keep it in a nice neutral position. All right, so that's cats and dogs. The next one we're gonna do a child's pose into thoracic extension. All right, so a lot of us have seen the child's pose before. We sit our butt back to our heels. We're gonna reach our arms out as far as we can. And then from there, I'm gonna go to extension. So I'm gonna go onto my stomach. Hands are at the sides. Now I'm gonna try to extend. So coming up one vertebrae at a time, starting at my neck and making my way all the way down my spine. Now, once my rib cage is about to come up off the ground, I go right back into the child's pose. Okay, so a couple seconds at the child's pose, then into the extension. Again, be very patient on the extension because this needs to be a nice controlled motion. And once again, don't go past the rib cage, leaving the ground. So butt goes back as far as you can, hands reaching out as far as you can. Feel a nice stretch. Back onto your stomach and extend. Okay, nice and slow. We always want to stress the quality of the motion versus how many we do. Okay, so try to keep your breathing, stay nice and relaxed throughout. We never want to be too tense when we're doing our stretches for mobility. All the way up. And let's do one more. Okay, reaching out, breathing onto our stomach, starting at the neck, coming up one vertebrae at a time. Okay, nice and slow. There and done. Okay, next one we're going to do is ankle mobility. Okay, so you're going to sit on your butt, your hands can be at your side supporting yourself. All the motion here is going to come from your ankles. Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to flip my ankles forward and then back in, forward and then back in. So once again, maintaining your breathing, okay? And you notice I'm spending an extra second or half second at the end of each rep. Okay, we don't want to get too quick and just go through the motions. We're not getting much better there. So, nice and relaxed, exhaling, exhaling. And again, exhale, exhale, look for more range of motion each and every time. Make sure the range of motion also is not coming anywhere from the hips, okay? All of this is coming strictly from the ankles. Okay, a couple more. Breathe, exhale. Try to improve the range of motion each and every rep. Good. All right, so now next one we're gonna do is reach backs. This one is gonna be good for our thoracic spine, also external rotation in the shoulder. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go nice and wide. So I'm gonna be down with my knees a little wider than normal, okay? So, nice and wide. Hands pretty much directly underneath my shoulders. I'm going to put one hand on top of my head. I'm going to rotate down. I'm going to rotate up as far as I can. Exhale, exhale. Notice the quality of the rep, so I'm trying to get more range of motion each and every time I rotate up. Okay, and the reason our knees are nice and wide is because that's going to help prevent our hips from bumping out as we do this exercise. Okay, so elbow towards the sky. You can bring your head up with it. Exhale. And one more. Okay, and then you switch. Okay, so hand on top of the head. You're rotating down. And then up. And also make sure that the hand that's on the ground, make sure that that arm stays nice and straight. Okay, this ensures that we're doing quality reps each and every time. Okay, so we got 2 more. Try to keep your arms nice and relaxed as well. Good. Okay, last thing we're gonna do is hip circles, all right? So let's get those hips nice and loose. Same position on your hands and knees. Now when you do this, you wanna try to keep your lower back in the same position. So pretend like someone put a glass of water right on top of your back and you're trying not to tip it over. Okay, so hip circles. We're gonna start by bringing one knee up, around to the chest, and then again. Okay, so you notice my pace is relatively slow, if not a medium pace. So I'm paying attention to the quality of each rep. Good, now we gotta go other direction. So up to the chest first, out around, and in. And we're always staying bent at the knee. 5 and 6, good. All right, other side, here we go. So, knees out, up, around, into the chest, and around again. Maintain your breathing throughout. Maintain your pace. Keep your arms nice and straight. Good, let's switch sides. Other direction. 3. Again, staying bent at the knee. Head and neck in a neutral position. And done. All right, so there's your quick mobility routine you can do. Try it out next time.